Oh! Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Ooh, that's so wonderful that you do come to your shrine when your villagers come and ask for help. Tranquility must be contagious, for I've seen many visitors doze off while relaxing in our village. What a wonderful problem to have. Okay, okay, it turns out we can come over and we can actually ask for help right over here. When we are visiting Ulalaka's shrine, which I think is really fun. Oh, look, and it looks like the old village chief and Hina actually come to the tree every day. And then Sakaki, good morning. Cleaning provides a good opportunity to check the condition of your house and furniture to see what's in need of repair. Everything all right? Do you have any requests? Deliver a boot. I'm collecting garbage to keep our village clean. Could you help bring me the trash you've gathered? Yes, especially in exchange for some good matcha. Like, would you like to chat for a moment? The day is finding me quite well. I think I need to go ahead and give you a little smack with the branch of bonding, which I really, really love. And then we'll go ahead and see if we can strengthen our bond with Hina too. At my age, you learn to appreciate friendships with youths such as yourself. Especially because then I'm here to help you, or I could be, in theory, with being able to take care of the village. Yes, okay, we've strengthened our bond enough with the old village chief, who did used to be known as a, like, demon eater or something. You're an odd one, spending so much time with an old man like me. Not that I'm complaining. Well, I mean, we probably... What? He can join us on adventures? Okay. I've lived here a long time, and there's truly no place like home. My memories run through this village as deeply as the roots of a great tree. I mean, that's pretty cool. Can we talk about your dreams, maybe? I kind of like that we can do that. Will he tell me something about his dreams? Well, that was time well spent. I was so engrossed it went by in a fast. Aw, how fun! I like the idea that we were coming to the shrine to say good morning to the spring village and the village goddess. Young people are so considerate these days. I'm blessed to be surrounded by so much kindness. Thank you! I think we're good then. That's really cool! And apparently we now can, like, unlock more things in our social skills, which, to be fair, being able to talk to everybody in the village, pretty awesome. Bargain Hunter, get better deals when buying items, sell items for a higher price, unlock rest activities, allows you to refresh activity options once. Oh, that's interesting. Whoops, and I want to be careful not to, like, take too many peeks at other things we can do. But I kind of like the idea of unlocking the bargain hunter, which sounds bad, and the skilled merchant. But I'm going to say that's just because we were learning from Sakaki about how we might be able to take better care of the village trade systems. And then let's see, what about forging? Oh, so you mean like forging for the weaponry? I see. Well, let's actually get our strength up a little bit to say we're learning how to, like, carry our sword better. Social activities, self-improvement is from all-purpose experience. We also got construction up. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get our RP up, I think, with our construction. And then, did I get cooking up at this point? Oh my gosh, we've got tons of cooking up. Let's occasionally increase the level of our cooking by 1. And then we can boost our vitality or become a skilled cook. Let's get our max hit points up a little bit. I very, very much love that that's one of the things we can work on. And let's actually throw ourselves behind getting hit points. Say our food is even healthier. That's so much fun. I love being able to just improve in so many different ways. And then let's see. Let's also spend a little of the general experience. Occasionally gathers extra lumber. You know me, guys. I'm gonna have to go for the skilled collector. Occasionally obtain extra grass or mushrooms at gathering points. Which I guess we may have gained some health insights by going ahead and learning from that mushroom master. I want to be careful because I do want to keep more of our general experience points ready to go. And then our drum dance is not quite ready to level up. Our weapons probably need quite a bit more attention. I haven't even, oh, I totally forgot we even had talismans. That's going to be fun to work with. But all right, got completely distracted, but we are here trying to live up to the title of chief. And we needed to come to the Spring Village's sacred tree, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We still need to turn in the sacred sword to Summer Village, so I don't want to spend forever and ever here. But I cannot refuse a request from the goddess herself, especially when she has a little bird on her shoulder. Oh my gosh. Such lovely weather. A perfect day to spend slumbering beneath the leafy shade. That bird had a tiny little cherry blossom on its forehead. My heart. Oh, Seri, out on patrol? Yes, I want to live up to the title of village chief, but there's so much I don't know. I admire your dedication. Even the smallest of efforts, when carefully cultivated, can blossom into great success. That's really encouraging. If you don't mind, may I join you? My divine power dwindled during my long slumber, and I wish to see how the land has changed over the years. Hey, the more the merrier. Right, Seri? Right! Thank you, I feared you might refuse. I need all the help I can get right now, so I'd love your company. Now then, where shall we go? Sakaki mentioned he needed some help. Let's mosey on over there first. Okay, this is quite fun. Oh, and she knows something about the other villages too. So how much do you know about the other villages, Zulalika? You seem pretty familiar with the Guardian's Grove. Quite a lot. I became the god of this village's shrine before the celestial collapse occurred. Why were you in the sacred tree? To preserve my divinity. You see, my powers diminished due to the collapse, and I had to hold on to what little I remained. Oh, so she like bonded with the tree in order to like save herself. A tree as ancient as ours harbors a vast reservoir of runes. Oh, that makes sense. What a fun way to like tie together the concept of the divinity of this world, the different spirits with the runes and the gods and how they unite. I really like that. I mean, I can't actually recall any other Rune Factory or Harvest Moon adventure that's ever bothered to explain its magic system. just a little FYI. But it might have perished regardless had you not stepped in to save it. So then if the tree dies, that doesn't mean she dies, but she needed the tree, she was bonded to it to save herself because the runes had disappeared so much that now there won't be enough runes for her to survive without the tree. I got it. I had no idea the situation was so dire. Thank goodness we revived it in time. I'm forever grateful to you. And you as well, Wilby. Wow. Well, if it isn't our Earth Dancer and her elegance, what brings you here? We heard you have some sort of problem. Is there anything we can do to help? Go on, ask away. Whatever's wrong, we'll find a way to fix it. That would be wonderful. Your Elegance, I assume you're aware that most of our former neighbors have fled. Indeed, driven away by innumerable hardships. Correct, and while that alone is a major concern, at the moment I'm more worried about their homes. What's wrong with them? Nobody's caring for these abandoned buildings. They were old to begin with, and now they're falling into disrepair. That ties together with his cleaning earlier, doesn't it? Eventually they'll rot and crumble, which I fear will affect any surrounding houses. However, we have so many to repair or demolish that we can't possibly check them all. Then we'll inspect them for you. Good, much appreciated. I wonder if we're gonna run into like some monsters hiding inside. Why go to the trouble of inspecting them? If they're abandoned, it'd just be easier to knock them down. You're not wrong, but we should preserve them for as long as possible. Especially if in this world, ancient things or things given a lot of emotion or a lot of energy might build up like not a sentience, but like a gravitas of their own. I like that because that means that preserving old buildings would have a different significance, because getting rid of it would also get rid of the runes and get rid of the ties that it has with the land. It means a lot when people know they have a home waiting for them. A house reflects its owner's heart and harbors their most cherished memories. Although they have left, they may come back someday. We should take good care of their homes while we await their return. That makes sense. Let's get to it. I mean, we did take care of his shrine. Okay. And then we'll check in on their empty houses. So here's the first one. Looks okay to me. You can't judge it from the exterior alone. We need an expert's opinion. Yo, you rang? Hi, Takumi. Heard you were checking out these empty houses. I asked a couple of other carpenters to join us soonish. Really? That's wonderful. Still, pinpointing the exact issue isn't always easy, even for a seasoned veteran. A house is like a living thing. While some scars are surface level, others run deep. So the stuff that's harder to spot is also harder to fix? Know any good tricks for finding that kind of damage? Huh. Nah, after working enough years, you learn to trust your gut. Besides, damage that heavy ain't too common. Pardon me, but if I may interject? All this talk has made me wonder, might my powers solve your problem? Oh! How so? I think it's something better seen than explained. If you would please stand back. Well, Alaka, can you use your powers on, like, old dwellings? I can see it. Oh, or maybe you see, like, where the rot is? See what exactly? The repairs this house requires. Cracks run through 2 thick beams, and the back pillar is infested with insects. You don't say! That kind of damage could bring the whole house down. Fortunately, your repairs may prevent a disaster. If you move quickly, that is. You saw all of that in an instant? The tree spoke to me. I only had to listen. Wow, that's amazing. I'll go confirm your report. Be back in a jiffy. I like how he's still double checking it, especially when it's such a big safety issue. Well, I'll be damned. I found everything you mentioned. I'm delighted to hear that. Does this mean you can repair the house? Yeah, just leave it to me. Knowing the problem is half the battle. Oh, it's a new local carpenter. He probably has a very busy job with all of the demons roaming about. Sorry to keep you, boss. What you got for us? Ask our dancer friend for all the details. Come on, we'll have this finished before sundown. All right, that ought to do it. Shouldn't have any problems for a long while. Thanks for the help, Chief. Please, we should be thanking you. We might have demolished this house otherwise. Now it can patiently await the return of its original owner. You must be tired from such hard work. I brought you some tea. Much obliged. Come join us, Chief. Thank you so much. Oh, my dear, my dear Sakaki, were you perchance worried about our chief? So you noticed. Indeed, but you need not worry. An earth dancer will easily win over our little village. Ah, so he kind of made that up so that we could show the villagers we're taking care of them. I'm relieved to hear that. An outsider becoming chief. Oh, and they addressed that. I was wondering, like, how would the villagers feel with the history and the struggles they put into this land? We just literally showed up and broke the dragon shrine in a meteoric fall and took over. Well, we didn't. We were asked to, but you know what I mean? Even if no villagers openly protest, deep down they may still reject the authority. But an earth dancer always puts others first. That selflessness draws in people like the warmth of a gentle flame. The true selflessness is not losing yourself in being selfless. Just FYI. So you don't always put others first. Showing yourself value is one of the most true loving value, is one of the most selfless things you can do, and one of the things that lights some of the most beautiful light into the world. Ulalaka, please join us. There's more than enough dongo to go around. Of course, I'm on my way. And finally, there we go. All right, finally. We have gone ahead. I love how we can track all of the little bonding quests and everything too. But finally, we have gone ahead and we have managed to oh, this is so much fun. see some adults behave the way that I instinctively feel they would as a storyteller. To see people actually try to live up to being the roles they really are. Taking over this village with all of the people in it, of course they would be a little dubious of us. And the fact that that was actually addressed is just fantastic to me. Being able to show up as the village chief and really start taking care of things and all of this, I'm just really, really happy. Because it feels alive. It's a true living village. It isn't just going around in little circles and being like, yeah, whatever, I guess you're new here. It's proving that we're here to care for everyone, helping them build up their homes and their houses, helping them to take care of themselves, and them also rising to the challenge of taking care of themselves too. I'm very happy right now, in other words. And you know what? Let's see what else we can do. Oh, see it, everyone talking about like the dongo at the tea house. And let's see. Can I go ahead and buy a few more daisy seeds? Oh, there's 9 in stock today. Absolutely. And then the blue bellflower seeds, because those do so well. I think we can get 9. Oh, we can have 9 instead of 3 because we had the flower stalls, so you don't have to like visit every flower stall. How long has that sacred tree watched over these lands? It's from before even my time, so at least a century, and likely much, much longer. Oh my goodness. And everyone just talking about, yeah, so we get 9 of the flower seeds now because we added in more flower carts here, which is really, really cool. And then let's see about planting a few things with everyone. And maybe we'll see what we could possibly do today just to kind of push bamboo lane can be planted to grow bamboo. You know? The goddess herself gave us this. I wonder where I can put it. Maybe over here? That's adorable. And then I can actually go ahead and dance for it. And then tomorrow it should yield some bamboo, which should be quite exciting. And then do these, okay, the apples are working on giving us their days until harvest. What else could I plant really quickly before we start dancing for everyone? And I love the idea that we maybe are showing off a dance that Ulalaka taught us. Hopefully we have enough food. So I want to plant a few more of the flowers because we can do things with the daisies. And I think that some of our villagers actually gave me, oh my word, I thought we had 100 fields for just a second and I felt like I needed to like lie down. Our poor villagers. Well, you know what? Maybe walking across a bunch of flowers isn't the worst way to start your day. Let's see. Maybe we'll get a couple more down here. There we go. And then let's try... We'll put down more flowers for just a second. Let's see. And we'll have to see. Maybe we'll end up growing a bunch of really nice daisies. Cabbage seeds. The cucumber seeds will grow best in the summer village. The onion seeds. We've got the eggplants. I mean, I think some of the things like the tomatoes will still grow in this village, but they just won't be as happy. All right, let's water everything. And then let's get ready to do a little bit of drumming once we make sure it's all watered. Because I think our villagers are about to have a lot of flowers and seeds. Oh, those daisies were ready to harvest. How fun. All right, let's see. So we'll get some more potatoes put here and water it. But I love this because I love this village so much. I'd honestly be happy living here for the rest of my days. That's wonderful, everyone. All right, so here you go. It's gonna keep you guys busy, I think. I wonder how big our or how like far spread our powers are now. Oh, wow. How could you not love just watching as all of the plants start blooming? There we go. I hope everyone doesn't feel like they have to work too much to keep up with all of that. But all right, so let's come on over. And we actually do want to upgrade one of our weapons as one of the quests we can do for the village. We do have our steel sword level 3, and then we do have the short daggers held by Hina that we could upgrade. We've also got, you know what? I probably do need to go ahead and forge and make better weapons for some of our friends too. We know the Ring of Repose. Wow. That's the one that gets you hit points. I forgot we learned about like the exorcism earring too. We don't know where the emery flowers are just yet though. We could work on getting a little bit of defense. The maid headband. Oh, I forgot about this ribbon too. Huh. And that's to be worn in the hair. Once we get bamboo, we can also make a hat. We can make a shield for defense. We can make an iron bow. There's our practice bow. And then we've got a bunch of practice bows. Do I have an iron bow? I have a steel sword. And I've got an iron bow too. So let's see. Practice. And then we do have this two-handed sword. So the thing is, do we have a better... This is a good short sword. It might be worth crafting now. And then we can go ahead. I can change the materials on it. What? Wow, I didn't know there were like different qualities of materials. That's so interesting. That's gonna make some really fascinating new weapons in the future. All right, I think it was a little bit of money, but I think it was worth it. And then we're actually going to want to upgrade some of that. The detail in that just makes me so excited. Let's see. And then where's the new sword? Here's the new one. Oh, I need a strong fang in order to upgrade it though. Ah, phooey. All right, well, let's actually upgrade the daggers that Hina has. We'll go straight to level 3 with the upgrades because of the materials we have. And that should help Hina out. And then Ulalaka, Maruo. Maruo needs better than a practice bow. So can we craft him a iron bow really quickly? And I wonder if he's got any like protection that he could use. Let's see, where's our bows? So I need, oh, money. Okay, can I possibly, all right, we're gonna need to go ahead and get a little bit more money before we can just start absolutely going bonkers on making tons and tons of weapons. Alas, that does make sense. We do have a bazillion strawberries we can go ahead and ship and some small milks. Well, small milks might be really useful for being able to cook with. And then what else could we possibly send off for now? There's so many little pieces of material that we're probably going to need in the future. And I think we can craft some interesting things with the daisies. So I hesitate to like ship a lot of the stuff we've got, but at the same time, and then I have all of these squid that I think I purchased for quite a bit and then didn't know what to do with. But you know what? We're gonna go ahead and we'll ship them for now because the village also needs to be taken care of. Okay, hopefully we'll be able to either fulfill more quests or honestly keeping up with the village's expenses does seem to be fulfilling more quests. And then let's get our new sword equipped. There we go. Oh, that's so cool. And then we can start seeing our friends and their equipment and the appearance we give them are different because we can give Murasame just the headgear. And I think Oh, we can't change their appearance until bonding quest. That's so cool. But we can give them better weapons early on, which would be kind of interesting if that also increased like our bond with them. But we'll worry about that later. All right. Well, there's that. Oh. And I needed to go to the dragon shrine? Huh? Scatter flies from my back? Huh? Scatter flies from my back? Uh-oh. Wait, why are you surprised? This is my first time hearing it, but it's not a bad idea. Oh, flyers. I thought Wooly had fleece. I thought we just got over here and we were being told Wooly had fleece. All right. All right. But actually, I totally forgot that we promised that we would actually fly around on a dragon spreading flyers for a tea shop, which is either going to terrify everyone or make the shop extremely popular. But maybe we should check Wooly for fleece first. Will be. All right, everyone. The village is growing slowly and surely, well, also very rapidly because people are fleeing from death, doom, and destruction all around them. And I'm in love. This is wonderful. This is amazing. People are actually competent at what they do. Not only us, but everyone else too. And we're gonna help them continue to grow and discover more next time. Bye-bye.